Checky check.
Something we've only seen less than a handful of times since this franchise was born back in the 90s, and that's Jacksonville hosting in the playoffs as we welcome you to TIAA Bank Field. Straight ahead, it's Wildcard weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the New York Jets and the Jacksonville Jaguars. What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway.
Fielded in the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Looking downfield for Godwin. He's got a man complete. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Check 26, check 26.
And to give this time to the tailback. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Derek Brown.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it.
5-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled at the
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun,
Jones. The open man is Smith. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
It's a loss of 3.
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, Jones. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. Touchdown, Jaguars. Curtis Samuel, 64 yards. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Well, they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And go. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
A 28-yard.
That's good for 28 yards.
First down, New York.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 12-yard line.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll give him a yard on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
3rd down.
They'll set up a throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
A 30-yard attempt.
The kick by Lambeau is good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something, because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
And this one is incomplete. Kareem Hunt, his running back, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Witherspoon on the coverage.
Throwing again. Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
Well, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll run. This is Hunt. Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers.
He's brought down by Jabril.
10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports.
First quarter with the score Jets 10, Jaguars 7.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Jones. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back.
Jones pass.
5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
At the 35-yard
Now Jones. Off play action.
I don't know what you're doing, but you better get it straight now.
Taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
But we run suicides at in practice.
That time.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Somebody's calling
They'll
me.
try and run for it on 1st and goal.
And the
Jaguars are going to
hello?
have 1st and goal. It's some good running there. Gets them
Yes.
down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on
Which
the
door?
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because
Oh, turn it left.
use the back end of the end zone,
Yes.
the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger
Outside.
people on the field to try and help against the run.
It shouldn't go all the way. It should go like a quarter way and then go back to the middle, and it shouldn't go. The button shouldn't go in.
This is a big play in this wild card match.
It does.
Facing 3rd and goal. On the run, this is Hunt. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Taking it in from
It doesn't
4
lock.
yards out. And once again, the Jaguars
Then go the other way. Go right.
in front. Able to punch it in on 3rd down. Makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead as all the good
Which key are you
coaching
using?
staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already
It
had
should lock.
lined up, never even got to it.
If it
Now to kick this one away and
if it doesn't lock, get build a service to lock in.
fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this.
Yeah, you can call them using a walkie-talkie.
At the 25.
But it should lock. I don't know why it's not locking.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were
No, you can't
forced to
lock from the
take a short
inside.
field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort.
The walkie-talkie's in the
right?
office.
That's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
The door should lock. I don't know what you're doing wrong. Is it? Sure, yeah, go ahead.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is finally out of bounds, but not
All right, let me see.
taking it down inside the 30.
Yeah.
Big plays always
Go
wind up
left.
being a big theme as we get rolling
Now
these
press
playoffs,
the
and
button.
defenses that can avoid giving them up.
Does it go down?
They're the teams that tend to go far.
Oh,
You may
that's not good.
eliminate
Go right.
those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you
It doesn't
have a
go
chance
right?
to get to the ultimate game.
It doesn't go left anymore? Oh, no, you have to have the door closed.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And not much of a hole there as he gets it
Go left?
about the 24-yard line.
Now try to press the
They had
button.
the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. The last
Oh.
one good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
You broke it. You don't have another key?
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
How'd you open it?
And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 18-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 32.
Go on the inside. Let me see the inside door. Yeah, it's already unlocked there.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve.
The button has to be locked too.
Last time moving the ball down the field. They may have to do it again on this drive. That could be frustrating.
Yeah, I don't want to be cliche, but at least they were able to get 3 last time. 3 here, not the worst thing in the world.
But the button, yeah. The button should lock it. Try to go right again. But make sure it's all the way in.
And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Jets trying
there you go.
Play doesn't work. And the Jaguars are going to take
oh God.
Here, the turnover on downs.
All right.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
That boy's sleeping.
Time by account of Witherspoon. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
All right. Oh, boy was just snoring.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 11 yards there.
Was you sleep talking, fam?
This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get
to watch on the big screen now.
Almost before you blink. If you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case,
fam. We need this one. We're home for the boys.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 31-yard line.
2 minutes to play.
I gotta take my headset out, put it on a big screen though.
A reminder coming up in the half as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown going on here in this weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. Winds up and lets it go.
Peace out. Hey.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked up by Fabian Moreau. Oh, and that's a nice job.
Wow, bro, that's crazy.
He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration.
I was going to say throw it to the slant.
And pull in the interception.
On play action, they'll throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive
bruh.
they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing.
This should have been a pick too.
But I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill. And unable to connect. Incomplete.
He ran a dumb play action play.
Took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And these people not getting no good animations.
Couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
How come I can't hear your own voice in stream?
To return is Taylor. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A terrific return there. 27 yards.
Okay, us.
Jaguars go on offense. 1st down and 10.
Watch that end. Tight end's right. Hey, 4 down. Check 52.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Jordan Phillips is the one on the stop. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing Jones. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. The ball popped in the air and intercepted.
Dante Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys
That's
will get the
crazy.
football
He was wide open.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder,
Hey, you let Pat
because I don't
outside
think it's
too.
going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Yeah, he didn't even try to catch the ball. That's ridiculous.
Start the drive, escaping the, and he's taken down. Back at his own 7. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over
42 seconds in the quarter.
I mean,
second. Who got ball first? Oh, so you get ball at the next quarter, right?
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's
you know he's gonna try to score before that.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
You're gonna leave your
The Jags will use the second of their timeouts.
That's crazy how he left him.
As it'll come with 36.
I would have used it though.
In half number 1. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And they're going to take possession.
Good interception, boy.
Inside the 15 at the 14-yard line.
You don't gotta get it all. You don't gotta get it all back here.
It's all about the ball, and without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Following the pickup at 4, here's second and 6.
At the Jets 11.
They're going to go jet sweep here. This is Ross with it.
You got 13
And he
seconds.
takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. On third down, here's Hunt. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Kareem Hunt.
Muscle that thing in there.
And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squid kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. At their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we're at halftime of this AFC Wildcard matchup. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC Wildcard game. Jones now off the play fake. This short throw caught by Goddard, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Hey, 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 hey. 4 down, 4 down, 4 down.
From the gun, Jones. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Operating from the gun, Jones. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Jones. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And Hunt is not going to get there. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. They're going to try and throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Off the play fake. Jones. Got a man open. It's Ross. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. Being chased out left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single. Watch 7. Watch 7. Hey, I'm going back to you.
Jones throwing again. No, he almost had it.
Jones pass.
Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Off play action. Jones. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Odell Beckham there to make the grab. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. Well, look, this is a team, Charles. They faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division. But they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game. A message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
Taken in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. But sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll roll him out right. Throws right side, and that's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
Here's a first down throw that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
First down, Jets.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flushed out. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive. Odell Beckham Jr. He's at the 40, 20, 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. Odell Beckham, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
That's what I do. 29 is the mic. Touchdown, defense. 29 is the mic. Mike 29. Hey, he...
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
On the play. First down, New York.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Big air, big air. Switch gears.
Rolling to his right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Had to pass there. 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the 1st down, even throwing the football.
He's not going to get me.
They'll try and throw for it here. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. They'll look to throw again. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he gets it down to the 32. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Complete to number
23 yards on the play.
Jets.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown.
5-yard line. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
And now a hook up downfield on 2nd down. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
That's good.
A big play there on the catch and run. And even 70 yards.
At the 4-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Right at the line of
no gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. They run again with Hunt. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal. Looking to throw. Jones. His pass caught at the 4. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Now a handoff here to his running back. Well, that gives him a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
That 1st down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Here's 2nd and 8. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
1st down, New York.
They go play action here on 1st down, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is. And they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 5. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And Lambo will put this one through, and that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. You know, I was going to ask you if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my...
And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. 76 yards. And the Jaguars had 6 to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Mike 29. 29 is Mike. Mike 29.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for one here and save the possible two-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for two here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you're wondering why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll run again with Hunt. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. Now Jones. Open man is Ross, complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. First down would have been nice, but now you get to kick the field goal, still go up 2 scores.
They tried to get it, though, didn't they? Threw the pass, got the completion just short of the first down, but you're exactly right. Run the field goal unit out there, kick it, put it through the post, go up 2 scores.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. A big play there.
Another L. Designer on me, this they new Chanel. Did they drill? Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hissing, but I can't hear it when the people falling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood dinner. Just stay turned like swimmers, only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on a diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. This that splash, this that drip. Yeah, yeah, champion, huh? Yeah, we here.